When parents grow old, children naturally become more distant. When parents reach their 70s or 80s, their children are entering middle age. As age increases and life becomes more complicated, how can children possibly have time to stay by their parents' side every day? Elderly parents have lived through this stage of life themselves, so they understand deeply. They do not complain. Instead, they quietly accept loneliness in exchange for their children's happiness. When parents grow old, they carry three great fears. After a lifetime of hardship raising their children, everything they worry about, even at the end, is still for their children. First, they fear their children's life will not go well, yet they themselves can no longer help. When we were young, we believed our parents were all-powerful. Warm meals ready on the table, winter clothes prepared, school fees paid on time. They did everything to give us the best life possible. Parents gave you all their love, yet they never felt it was enough. But when parents become weak with age, they truly cannot help you anymore. All they can do is worry, ask about your situation, and feel helpless when they see you struggling but cannot lift the burden for you. When young people encounter storms in life, the ones who worry the most are always their parents. Relatives and friends may not be there, but it pains parents deeply to see their children suffer, and they will help in any way they can. Second, they fear their own illness will drag their children down. If one day you receive news that your parents are seriously ill, it is usually because the illness has already become severe. It's not that they never get minor illnesses. They simply choose not to tell you. When elderly parents fall sick, they often endure it silently and care for each other rather than let their children worry. Don't trouble the kids. This is the shared mindset of all parents. Many choose not to move to the city to live with their children because they are afraid of being a burden, afraid of affecting their children's life. This fear is, in fact, unconditional parental love. Third, they fear speaking carelessly in front of their children. When you see your parents choosing their words carefully around you, it means they are truly old. Elderly people tend to talk more, forget what they've said, and repeat the same stories many times, which can irritate us. When you raise your voice or scold them, it hurts them deeply, but they won't say anything. They quietly swallow the sadness and wipe away their tears. Aging parents become like children. They fear your angry face. When you smile, they smile. When you are tense, they feel uneasy too. Strangely, the more we grow up, the more cheerful and polite we become with others. Yet when we return home, we act irritable and impatient. No matter how hard life becomes, do not blame your parents. Do not accuse them of giving you too little. Among hundreds of virtues, filial piety comes first. Never resent the people who gave you life. Treat them with gentleness. Old age is an unstoppable machine. Everyone ages, generation after generation. Your elderly parents are a mirror of your own future. The way you treat them today is the way your children will treat you someday. Seeing their children fighting through life without a place to lean on makes elderly parents anxious. They have lived through harsh years themselves and understand you deeply. When you truly understand what your parents fear, you will realize how enormous their love and sacrifice really are. One day, you will no longer hear your parents calling you home for dinner. You will no longer receive their calls reminding you to take care of your health. One day, you will become an orphan, with no elders above you, forced to stand on your own. As long as parents are alive, life still has a place to return to. When they are gone, the world will never feel the same again. Therefore, no matter how difficult life becomes, do not make life harder for your parents. No matter how busy you are, take time to honor them. No matter how poor you are, never let your parents suffer.